to Meagan Jade, and for this week's video, as I said last week, I'm going to be making something. So I've been really wanting to make this for like maybe since the start of the holidays, and it's nearing the end of the holidays, and so I've been really making a corset belt, and I'll put a photo here what it looks like. It was a trend sometime, but now I just really want to make one, so this is what I'm going to be doing this week, and so let's go. Okay, so for the template, I'll put down the template in the link below, but I I got this template offline, and the person that I'm going to be watching, I'll also put them down below. So the YouTube channel's name is Kiana Bonollo. She has like tons of like clothing videos, and so that's the person that I'll be watching, and I will link down below the video. So the materials that I will be using: sewing machine, eyelet puncher, eyelets that are gold, cotton boning, white cotton fabric, and bias tape. Disclaimer, this video is not a tutorial video, it is more of an for your entertainment to watch, so I really highly recommend going to watch the video, the actual tutorial on how to make these things. And let's continue this video. So this is the fabric, and I'm just going to attempt. Oh, this is really long. Okay, we're just going to, actually we're gonna halve it because I have to do double of them. So let's get the template. So this is the template, and it's the extra small if you buy the template. Just to tell you, this is an extra small. So I'm just going to place them out evenly onto the fabric, and then I will outline them. That piece of paper that I'm holding is the interfacing, and that goes in between the back paneling, and so I will leave that for later, and we'll just continue outlining the rest of the other pieces. Okay, so now that I have all of the pieces cut up, same with the back paneling, I'm just gonna undo all of these needles. I'm gonna keep these ones together so I don't lose them. So now that I have all of the pieces unpinned, just excluding the back paneling, I'm just going to put it into the places where they're going to be sewed together. Pin, I think I did one side first, so I think I did the left side first, so I pinned the middle one of the paneling and then the paneling next to it. So now I finished sewing that part, and I'm just going to be repeating that exact same step onto the rest of all of the other pieces except the back paneling and the interfacing. So yeah, watch a montage of me doing all of that. So now that that I have attached all of the panels together, I'm going to iron all of like the seam parts so that it's flat. Now it's time to do the back paneling, and so for each of the back paneling there are two pieces and then the interfacing, which is smaller, that goes in between it. So what I did, this is like a really bad way of explaining it, but I got the two pieces for one of the back paneling and the interfacing, and then I sewed it like a pillow kind of thing where you sew it in the inside part outside, so then it'll be nice on the outside when you're done. And then once I did that with the same panel. That is like really bad explanation. That's why this ain't a tutorial, but that is what I did, and yeah. I skipped a whole chunk of it because it was so hard to film and concentrate at the same time, so it looks like I did it all without you seeing it because I didn't film it. So those two pieces, I also ironed it, and I ironed the seam line so it would be easier to attach onto the piece, and so yeah. Now let's watch and sit back as I struggle to attach these little back panelings onto the piece. So now that I finished doing the back paneling, it is time to do the thing that makes it a corset, the boning. So the boning was a little difficult because it's like hard to cut, but I cut it to the length of how I wanted it to be. And then I actually had to make like little pouch strips, and it was so difficult inverting the pouch, like I don't even know if they're pouches, but like strips into like inverted like a pillowcase kind of thing. It was hard, but I did it after some like an hour. I did not film it because it was meticulously annoying and ridiculous, honestly, but yeah, that was the boning part of it. Well, at least like the making the length of it, but I still have to attach it, but I did film that part because that was not as difficult. Well, it was kind of difficult, but like it wasn't as difficult. So I finished making the pouches, and I also cut the boning as you saw in the last clip, and so now I am going to be attaching them onto the belt part. I learned this trick, but if you put like the burning, if it's like any burning, not metal burning, but like this burning we have, I just put it on the iron, and then it flattened it out completely, and it was so helpful when I had to sew it on, because geez, it was like a challenge just placing them onto the corset. So now let's just attach them on with a little quick montage. And I said montage right. So now that I've finished adding the boning, it is time to add the bias tape. And so the purpose of what the bias tape is so that it prevents the fabric from fraying and also makes clean lines to make it look nice. And so it was a two-part job. I had to like sew one side and then sew the other side. So it took a really long time. So I'm just gonna do like a really quick time lapse of this because it's kind of boring, and I've just realized that this video is mostly about time lapses and mostly about me also struggling. So this is a really fun video. Okay, so now this is the last part, minusing putting the lacing, which is very easy. So this is the last part, and it's adding the eyelets. So it's like an eyelet is so that you can like put the lacing through without the fabric fraying, and it was not the easiest thing because I had to cut holes into the fabric and it was so hard, and my fingers were like turning red because I had to do I think 10. So it was a very long process of me doing it, and you can watch me struggle until the end. And here is my final product for the corset belt, and here are some videos and photos that I took with it, and I will be posting these photos also if you look onto my Instagram. Hope you guys enjoy this video, and I will see you guys next week. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn those post notification bell.
You should leave a like, maybe even subscribe. Her channel is called Meagan Jade. She posts every single Sunday. She tends to post vlogs and really good content. Maybe she'll give you a shout out.